most distributors fail to build a team fast enough to earn enough money to justify staying in the business because we don't know how to do it. And everybody is trying to onboard a conversation called slow boat to China. And people you're bringing into your business might not want that. And there's 3 different classifications as I feel to be true in network marketing. Classification number 1 is customers. That's everybody you're finding on social media. That's everybody you're finding hither, thither, and yon on the flyers that you're putting out. Those are your customers, and they don't want to be distributors. They don't want to spend the money to be a distributor. They don't want the emails. They love the product. They just want to buy it. That's your customers. That is the lifeblood of the business. Believe it or not, you should have 10 times more customers than distributors. And then a distributor is a person that brings in customers. And that's your neighbors, that's your family, that's your friend. They're building a little business slowly but surely, and they're bringing these people in, and you love them, they love you, they're making a little money, they're making up to $500 a month. It's called the 80-15-5 rule. So the 80% of your customers out there are customers. I mean, 80% of your people out there are customers. 15% of your people are those distributors I just talked about. And then your 5 are your influencers. So your 5% are your influencers. And if you can think from there, you are gonna get a really, really solid foundation to your business. So just think about this for a second. If you don't launch your business, all you 1-stars, if you don't relaunch it right now, you are going to be missing the boat. And so think about what gravity is with a rocket or anything else. You've got to launch that rocket, and that rocket is tough to launch without massive propulsion. And it's my belief that gravity in network marketing is the failure of everyone around you. Gravity in network marketing is the failure of everyone around you, and you've got to defy gravity in order to get that rocket to launch. And the way that you do that is you cultivate and you inspire your customers or your distributors or people that you go out and find that are looking for you that love network marketing. And this is the most important thing I'm going to say today, and I want you to listen to it hard. Most of us, and it's happening to us and it's happening around us, are absolutely not in love with the model of multi-level marketing. We're not in love with it. We're doing everything we can to pretend we aren't. And that is the kiss of death. And if you are that, you're getting what you got. You've got a bunch of customers that aren't enrolling anybody. You've got a bunch of distributors that don't believe that this business can rise like maybe even you've risen it. And I am going to tell you, if you can fall in love, I wrote some notes actually, and I've never done this before in my life. I know you're proud of me, but I guarantee you that you look at the stats of network marketing, most people have never stepped into that propulsion stage. So your job is to go out there and find 4 absolutely committed wizards that want to join your army to go find 4 people. That's all it is. Because if those 4 people find their 4, you've got 64. If you've got those 4 people, you've got your 16. And if those 16 find their 4, now you've got 64. And if you've got 64 people and they find their 4, you've got 256. And if you add all those numbers together, 4, 16, 64, and 256, you've got 4 levels, you've got 340 people. And if you're doing $100 worth of business yourself, 100 BV, and your entire world of customers, I told you need 10, let's assume that you have 1. So you're doing 100 and your customers are doing 100. I mean, terribly small numbers. That's 200. You look at those 340 people in your first 4 levels at 200 apiece. That 340 times 200 is 68,000. 68,000 times 0.07, which is what those 4 levels are going to pay, is sending back $4,700 a month. So if you're trying to figure out how to get yourself to a point that you are building a giant business, you want to have those 4 pillars, like solid 4 pillars. You want a culture, you want a system to build, identify, and have those 4 people doing that, and let the customers and all that and those distributors do what they're going to do, because they're going to do it. They're going to love social selling. They're going to love eBay. They're going to love Amazon. They're going to figure out a way to do all that kind of business, but it's not pure network marketing. Pure network marketing is loving the model, loving geometric progression, loving the system, and doing it by the book. And the book that they're doing it by is what I just talked about. So your favorite song becomes 4, 16, 64 to 56. Because once you hit that, you've got that magic number. But you guys know that if you built that the right way, the next number is 1,024. You do the math on that. Or that 6th level, you go to do the math on that 6th level at 4,096 times just 200 times just your business builders and their 1 customer. You have got yourself an absolute foundation of business built like you've never had before. But what you have to do right now is the toughest part. And the toughest part, we still got 7. There were only 80-something people on here, and 73 of you are still here. I am like jumping with joy. But the point I make too, I thought there would be like 7 when I just hit that number because I was concentrating so hard about looking into the camera. The name of the game. Look at Cape Canaveral. Look at Musk. You watch that rocket lift off and it fires like crazy and it doesn't move. And then it moves a little bit, then it moves a little bit, and then it moves a little bit, and then it moves a little bit, and then it's off to the races and it explodes up into the air. That's how you lift your business. It's going to be hard getting this baby off the ground. You've got to defy the gravity of resignation, cynicism, despair, all the hogwash that you keep hearing about the website's not working or whatever it is. You've got to propulse through that. We got to propulse through it together. And it means being on business training calls and getting off the product calls. You're smart enough. You got to get on that Tuesday call that I do that talks about this every week. You got to get on Star Schools calls. You got to get on whatever business call you're getting, because you are 1-stars and you are the ones that are defying gravity here. This is not a spectator sport. It is every one of us team challenge, every one of us 300 club, every one of us retention team, every one of us brick rank, every one of us 1-star, every one of us shitty. I'm sorry of that. I can't believe it. I don't even know why I said that. All of us talking about our 1-star pin to take it to 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's that simple. That's what we do. And I promise you, you'll have a picture of me in your wallet if you can just take this on like this. And don't listen to these people that are telling you to pretend you're not a network marketer. Don't. Go get the 4-year career. Go get GoPro. Go call me on the phone and let me convince you, let me show you that this model beats any model out there. Any model. Don't listen to those people telling you all the stuff that's trying to take you off track. You are working. You don't get paid on your upline. You do not get paid on your upline. You do not get paid by corporate. You do not get paid on your cross line. You get paid on your downline. And the more that you lift them, the more that you motivate them, the more that you train them, the more that you inspire them, the better it's going to work. So my advice to you today is clear out the clutter between your ears. Fire the noise. Do not let those people have any space in your head. These products work better than anybody else's product. This comp plan will pay you like a rock star. Steve Wallach and Michelle Wallach are working this business 24 hours a day, and they've got a staff that's doing the same thing. So all you need to do is worry about your organization. They make the product, they ship the product, and they pay on time. That's their only job. Everything else is on you. And if you're not getting it from your upline, which all of you are writing right now, Be the upline you wish you had. That's that simple. Be the upline you wish you had. Hang on a second. I'm getting bombed by you people. I want to see what you're saying to me. Okay, so we're going to do a drawing on the next one-star call for all qualified Team Challenge one-star. That's going to be unbelievable. So next week, you got to get people qualified. I mean, there's your propulsion. Take these people to get to that drawing next week on this call. I am telling you what, I am more excited right now about the model of network marketing than I've ever been, about the leadership. And I'm going to tell you something else. Stop rewarding bad behavior. Stop signing up your mom, your dad, your cat, your dog, and then wondering why the comp plan doesn't work for you because you have all these positions to qualify and all this double dipping and all that garbage. Don't do that. Go out there, put the blinders on, build a tremendously powerful organization, pour water and love and recognition on top of the people actually doing it, not your best friends, not your kids, not your puppy, not the people in the clique. Put the attention and the love on the people that are doing the work to become network marketers, and it's going to pay you like a slot machine. And recognition, last but not least, we've got this team challenge going on. You've got I've got, man, the three, you can't believe the people I have. I've got two teams. Not one of them is a senior associate or above. And these people are brand new. And I'm going to catch them doing right things every inch of the way. And I am telling you, yes, you obviously want to be a 5-star or an ambassador, but all your recognition's got to come down here. And then you create that accordion going this way. And if you're waiting for anybody to do it for you, you're missing the boat. You've got to be that upline you want. You've got to be that longevity marketing team you want. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.